Hey everybody, it's Squeakerwood HCG coming to you on Thursday. I am going to burn up. I'm going to go see a friend of mine that I graduated with from high school. She works at the post office. I've been here all this time and I have not yet gone to see her, so I thought that might be a good thing to do since everybody in the house is asleep. 3 dogs, my parents, everyone is snoozing. I think they're not going to ever come out and say, you know what, we want you to go home. But I just know that they've got to be ready for me to go home, you know. I'm sure they want to sit around in their drawers and do their thing. But, I'm not talking about sex at all. Oh, that's a bad thought. Anyway, anyway. So I just, I've been thinking a lot about a lot of things. Today my mother made me cabbage, and I love cabbage. But, have you ever been on the diet where you use, we'll say, the 0-calorie spray butter? And, you think it's got 0 calories, so you squirt it 22 times on your potato or whatever, and you think, well, I'm doing good because, it's 0 calories. And in reality, you've had probably lots. You might as well should have eaten just butter, So today, when my mom cooks with coconut spray, because I use coconut spray, but it's in the pan like, you take your pan out and you go, shh, and that's it. She holds it, goes, where it's this deep in the pan, it's like, we're defeating the purpose. So my grandmother did this, my granddad, my mother, we are a family full of eating disorder freaks. But my mother shows her love just as my grandmother did. How? With food. So, she can get her feelings hurt when you don't eat. And, since I'm starving myself, trying to melt away, I am, it hurts her feelings. And it's like, Mom, please don't get your feelings hurt. Please. I've worked a year. Don't get your feelings hurt. So, well, I'm making some cabbage for you. Will you eat it? And it's like, well, I use coconut spray. And it's like, well, I appreciate that. And I said, the only thing is, have you put MSG in it yet? I mean, she just puts pure MSG in food. She said, no, not yet. I haven't. Like, she got all upset that I was even asking if she had done that. So, I think it was Karen said she had some, I'm just riding around this little town. I've gone all the way across town. When it tastes too good, if I eat asparagus at Red Lobster, I know if it tastes too good. It's like you take a bite of it, I won't eat it if it tastes too good because it's got oil on it. It's got something on it. And so, it was just one of those. I'm going to stop right here for a second. In front of somebody's house, somebody will probably call the police on me. It was, so I say, Mom, do you have, if you haven't put MSG in it, I said, I can't have MSG. I don't know about you, but it is the most inflammatory thing ever whenever I eat MSG. So, I get it, I take a bite, oh, it's so delicious. She said, I just steamed it. And I said, oh my gosh, Mom, it's so good. What seasoning did you put? Oh, some salt and some pepper and some Julio's. Julio's is kind of like seasoned salt, but it's so good. Guess what the first ingredient is? Yeah, it's MSG. So, trying to drink the water, guzzle, 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 my water today, since I had 0 yesterday. Big fat goose egg this morning. I'm not. It's fine. 19 vlcds I've released 15.2, so whatever. 7.5 to go. So anyway, okay. And then, you know, you get harassed all the time about this. I talked to y'all yesterday about that. You know, you need to eat, you're too bony, meh, meh, meh. Well, you know, this is the way I feel about it. When we went to Red Lobster yesterday, I had the skewered shrimp with no butter, no oil, they didn't even put seasoning on it. It was disgusting, but I ate it. You know, I squirted a lemon on it, and I had some mop broccoli. But every time I get their asparagus, they put oil on it every time. So when we were leaving, okay, the surgery was over about 5:30. At 8:30, we're still roaming around, and we'd stopped at a health food store, and I you know, every once in a while I eat Quest bars, and they have, and I've got them before, the coconut macadamia. I love coconut, and I love macadamia. You all that ever watch me know I'm a nut freak, and I've had it before, and it was like, it didn't do a thing for me. But they had them, and I thought, well, I just grabbed one. So I had my little shrimp and my little broccoli. And so, oh my gosh, at 8:30 p.m., I was starving to the core. I mean, you know, when you get the lightheaded wobble knee thing. And so I went ahead and I ate it. And I drank my tea. No water. I drank my tea. And then Mom stopped, and my dad stopped for her and said she just started doing low carb. She's been talking about it forever. I'm happy for her because she's such a bad diabetic. I mean, she'll get up in the morning and blood sugar's 300. And so she said, what can I eat? And I said, well, you know, this place has the extra lean fajitas. You could do that with you know, if you want a guacamole or whatever. And so she got some, and I had a few bites of that, just a couple little strips, and they were so good, but they were too good. Yeah, they were too good. So I'm sure they had MSG on them, you know. So my dad's not hungry. No, I'm not hungry. You know, he had the Admiral's Feast or whatever, this lobster and crab and, you know, everything, and clam chowder, and, you know. And so, we're driving along there last night, and we stop at this convenience store, and he comes out, and he's got a Three Musketeer and a Zero, the king size, and cheese nips and whatever else, a Coke. And he's talking about me not eating, because I have an eating disorder now, you know, all that gang-related, the gang-related shoot-up stuff. So, anyway, you know, I've been thinking so much about, you know, when I was sitting in the car, and then we stopped at another convenience store in another little town because I had to pee, and he got hot dogs, those great big fat hot dogs. Oh, my gosh. So, you know, I've thought about as is. I've thought about, I mean, there's Parker, there's Miss MSG Girl, there's Donna Fredericks, Giving It My All 2010, there's Chica, there's 8TG Crazy, Fluffy No Mo, Susie. There's a group of you that are there, you know, you're there. And how important. I need to watch Chica's vlog on protecting your, you know, as is talked about it, protecting your goal, protecting your life, because, you know, how important. It's there. Eat it. You know, I love you, Mom, but I can't eat it. Don't take it personal. You know, and so what do we do to assure that we will just stay on track? And then I was watching last night Chica's on emotional eating, and oh my goodness, you know, I've talked about that over and over and over, and it is so me. And it's there in your face. It's always there in your face. Am I tempted to cheat? No, I'm not tempted. Am I going to? What I hate more than anything is the hidden stuff and everything. Don't you hate that? It's like you're going to go out and eat. I want I tell them, no butter, no oil. If you put it on there, you're going to come to the table and I will be dead. On the floor, dead. But you know what? They'll bring it, and guess what? It's got oil on it. So, you know, I have to refuse to eat it. So, anyway, I'm a rambling on. But, where am I? Whoop! I'm almost 11 minutes. I'm sure some of you have signed out by now. Anyway, I'm going to go. I love you, girls. Have a great day. Drink your water. No cheating. Let's no slip-ups. No sticking one little thing in our mouth and justifying it that it's okay. We deserve to be healthy. We deserve to have the bodies that we want. I'm so excited about the thought of being at my goal, the thought of going to the gym and starting weights and get in good shape. I'm so excited. I've never been this weight. I've never been on a treadmill other than walk. Wouldn't it be exciting to be able to do more than what you're used to? Just a little bit of weight because you're too fat, you're too uncomfortable. You sit on the bench and your belly rolls hang over everywhere. I know some of you probably it doesn't bother, but I'm vain about that. It's hard for me to do. So anyway, I love you girls and appreciate your vlog, Lynn, and you're right about all of us. That excuse our appearance and all of that because I'm bad about it. I've been that way all of my life. And so, anyway, I'm going to go. Love you, girls. Talk to you later. Bye.